What? Boy, that's not good. Everybody, Doug here, the Croc Gardener. Hey, getting tired of coming out here and running back and forth with that old rickety sprinkler can. To be honest with you, it gets real old getting those steps in, which probably I should be getting those steps in, but when it gets hot out like that, I just get, it's not my thing. So we do need some water still in the middle of September out here. I got some perennials that I want to still keep going. I got a bunch of peppers that I want to still keep producing. So I got to find a way to get the water out to the garden. So in a way that I'm not spending hours and upon hours and a bunch of sweat doing. So one of these things that I did get was a sprinkler hose. Actually, I got several of these sprinkler hoses. So I'm planning on using these in the garden. We'll see how well it works. I haven't even opened this up yet. You guys are gonna see the unboxing of this. But the initial thought of these was going to take these and bring them up and down the rows and see how many of them I can combine and see how far that they would go up and down the rows, and kind of provide a one hookup watering system. I could just water my garden for, a half hour and have the whole garden watered, be done, turn the water off, and just have those things all sitting in here ready to go. Just drag the hose out here, plug it in. It'd be so much simpler than what I'm doing now with those watering cans, or even just dragging the hose out and doing everything by hand. So these guys, hopefully they'll work. Right now the beds are too crowded. I can't put them in the middle to where they're gonna do the whole bed, so I'm gonna put them in the rows, and I'm gonna see how well they sprinkle each row. Just kind of use one for the time being. I do know that with these guys, they got holes on one side, and they say you can flip them over and use them for a sucker hose. We can try that as well. But it is not supposed to rain for another few days out here, and it hasn't rained for quite some time. So let's get into the box and we'll see what we all have here. So it looks like we got some stakes, so we can stake it down. And here's the hose. Now this is a 75-foot hose, and I got five of these bad boys, so hopefully they'll do good. I did read the reviews. The reviews were good. So let's see how well these work. This is the starting end. You can see it's got the start end on it. I just got a cap on this end so you can connect multiple hoses to each other. So let's get this guy hooked up to the hose. All right, we have her hooked up, and you can see it's working pretty well in the rows. Turn the water on. We'll let her run for a half hour. So this is the beginning of it. It's probably pretty hard to see it on camera, but she's getting some water put out. And the end of the second one is right through here. I got it wrapping around. Well, let's go back here and we'll see how well it works back over here. I got it going through here, and if I'm not mistaken, we have a little bit of water going through here. Not near as much. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'm still getting water way up here. It's about 3 feet high. And then the next ones go about 2 feet high. It's really tough to see. Right where that hose connects to the other hose is where the pressure just really drops. So I don't know if that's a connection issue or what. It's been about 25 minutes. It's starting to get dark out here. But you can see the ground is somewhat saturated. We do have, it really didn't reach into into these beds very much, but it did get these beds over here. I got this stuff over here pretty wet, so I don't know. The ground is pretty dry, so it's really hard to tell on how well this will do. But I think these will be perfect for going up and down the beds. I get them in the middle of the bed, and I can just run one up one bed, one down another bed, and then just kind of keep on going. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to do that until I get all the crops out. But next year, I think these will be good. Another thing with these things, man, it was a pain to get them out of the box and to get them all straight. The thing kept on tangling up on me. I feel like it would have been better if it was, I don't know, maybe if the hose were shorter. Maybe I wouldn't have had such a rougher time if I would have got shorter ones. I would have been better off. But I don't know. The other thing is I think I can only run one hose at a time on these to get enough pressure. The other hoses, yeah, they were sprinkling out, but they weren't doing anything near what the first hose was doing. So if I want to have even pressure, I'm going to figure out how to do one hose at a time and have the hose end at the end of the bed and then have it come through and then just keep on going around until I reach another end of the bed. And we'll just have to see how that plays out. So, yeah, we'll have to see. So if you guys want to see how this really turns out next year, click that subscribe button, click that bell to get the notifications that I sent out a new video. Leave me a comment. What do you guys use to water your garden? Maybe there's something easier. Maybe I should just do the drip tubing. We'll see. Cheers, everybody. God bless.